It's time to roll out the flat 7 today. That's right, we're talking Mixolydian. It's our 5th mode lesson. And if you're not bored by now, stick around. Hey, as always, thank you so much for being here, for following and supporting me and this crazy thing I do way too much in the corner of my office. But if you want to support me anymore and you haven't already, make sure you click like, subscribe, and the alerts button so you're alerted to every annoying video I do. Really hope they're not annoying, but you know, they might be. So thus far, what have we gone through? We've gone through Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, and Lydian, and now we're going to talk about Mixolydian. But first, we really want to refresh ourselves and remember what that position, that pattern, I should say, looked like for Lydian. Now remember, Lydian brought us a sharp 4 compared to our major scale. So instead of us going something like a 3-5-7, 3-5-7, we just took that 4th note, 1, 2, 3, 4, and raised it up a fret in pitch closer to the body of the guitar. Everything else was the same. So Lydian, as we knew it and we learned it, went 3-5-7, 4-5-7, 4-5-7, 4-6-7, 5-7-8, 5-7-9. Well, today we talk about Mixolydian, another really easy one to learn as long as you know your major scale. The only difference between Mixolydian and a natural major diatonic scale is that we flat the 7. So typically, our major scale would be starting on that low E if we wanted to do G major, 3-5-7, on the A string 3-5-7, and on the D we would end with 4 and resolve to G here on the 5th fret. But if we count those again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that 7th note is now flat for Mixolydian. So that just means we go toward the headstock of the guitar, down in pitch, 1 fret. And that's the only difference. So let's take a look at the 3-note per string, 2.5 octave pattern that I want you to learn from Mixolydian. I'll be sure to put it up on the screen right now so that you can screenshot it, pause, memorize it, whatever you need to do before we start to work on it together. G Mixolydian, let's do this. 3-5-7 on the low E, 3-5-7 on the A, 3-5-7 on the D string, 4-5-7 on the G, 5-6-8 on the B, and 5-7-8 on the high E. But again, as we've been doing with all of these modes, to really fully understand the tonality and the color that modes paint for you, we need to hear it with a tonal center, a resolving tone. So I will play this through right now for you to hear every note and how it impacts a note, a drone note of G, to make this G Mixolydian. And again, as we have been doing, I want to show you that these still connect. You can still memorize all of these modal patterns and connect them in a specific way, quite different from the positions of the major scale, but still similar in some ways. So when we really think about our Lydian, the previous one we did, remember that we went 3-5-7 to start. Well, if I take that and I shift that down to the 1st fret, and I now make my Lydian pattern starting on 1-3-5, so 1-3-5, 2-3-5, 2-3-5, 2-4-5, 3-5-6, and 3-5-7. We remember that that's the 4th mode. So if I'm starting that here, I can roll right into my G Mixolydian on the 3rd fret, the way we just learned it. And this allows you to start seeing, oh, okay, so I can still repurpose previous patterns that I've learned as long as they're in the right area. So we'll do our Lydian starting on 1, go up, come back down, and do our Mixolydian starting on the 3rd fret. That way, everything we're playing falls into G Mixolydian. So for this week, what I want you to do, if you haven't seen the other videos, obviously watch them. I'll put a link up here right now so you can get up to speed and catch up. But if you're there and you feel good, I first want you to memorize G Mixolydian as it is. I want you to be going evenly up and back down, not repeating notes, maybe just repeating that final note on the high E before you work your way backward, but making sure it's clean, making sure it's even, making sure you're playing it right before you decide to move on to the next step, which would be to combine Lydian, that shape, and Mixolydian. Knowing that I'm saying like you'll play Lydian here, it's still technically Mixolydian that you're playing there, just based on where you move it. Just a little easier for me to say, you know, that pattern, that position of Lydian, start that pattern on the first fret. You're still playing G Mixolydian, but just think of it that way if you need to. And again, we have more of these coming out. Next, we go over Aeolian, one that you probably already know and you may not realize you know. And until then, make sure you like, subscribe, click the alert so that you can see that video and the other videos that I come out with all the time. And have an incredible day, and I'll see you in the next video.